What did you think of the 2-quarterback system? How, in your opinion, did you feel it worked? You know, they say Cardell can stretch the field. JT's so good at maybe fitting into the tight windows in the red zone. Talk to us about that a little bit.
I think it worked to the best of our ability. I think we put up more points than we had all season.
Yeah.
And it showed that we were a more diverse offense using both of them in the right situations. Which helped us out a lot.
What are you seeing from Penn State? They're 10th in the nation in total defense right now. They're known as linebacker U. They have some players. Talk to us about the Nittany Lions a little bit.
Oh, they're always going to come to play, especially, being primetime game against the Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Their defense has always been great, and I think they're going to step it up, another notch to play us. But we have to be prepared for everything they throw at us, which will be a lot. So it's going to be a great game.
Jalin, are your eyes bigger and brighter for a night game, primetime game? People are watching. I mean, what changes about you?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's the last game of the day, for all the college sports games, and everybody's watching, like you said. So you just gotta go out there and perform, to the best of the ability, and make plays when your number's called, and execute on my side the offense at a high level.
From especially like a punt return situation, catching passes, how much different is that at night in the shoe? Is it tougher to pick up the ball? Is it easier to pick up the ball?
Oh, it's both ways. When the ball gets in the air a little bit, you can kind of get lost. But the lights at our stadium are so bright that maybe it get lost in the lights more so than the darkness.
Yeah.
So you try to adjust it as well as you can in pregame and go out there and make plays.
Hey Jalin, when you review the film of your punt returns, sometimes it looks like you get pretty close to the ball. How do you analyze, or how do the coaches analyze your decision making on some of those punt returns, and how do you gauge yourself?
Whether I can make a play and get in positive yards. I don't want to pick up a punt or catch a punt and go backward. That's my biggest thing, and the coach's biggest thing. We want to gain yards more so than lose yards. Become the top punt return team in the country.
Have you ever gotten too close to a ball you didn't want to pick up?
Definitely. I probably scare a lot of people sometimes. But I'm just trying to do my job and make plays.
There's one rival for you guys, but where does Penn State rank beyond that, below that?
Penn State being a Big Ten opponent, this is definitely a big game for us. We don't take them lightly. We're going to go in there. I think the most prepared team will win this game, and we prepared very well for this team. It's not over yet, but I can't wait to play.
And is there an aura about them, something special about Penn State?
Oh, definitely. It's a difference, between Penn State, and a smaller Big Ten team, just because they are Penn State and they have a great legacy, a great tradition.
Jalin, what is different? What's different? Go ahead.
How are you going to look in that black uniform?
Oh man, I haven't seen it yet, but hopefully, we live up to the expectations of looking real nice. And I've seen a couple pictures, and I like them a lot.
Is that taking a little bit of a risk, putting on different colors for you understand what I'm saying, from a big game? And
you definitely don't want to change stuff up, and then unfortunately have some bad things happen and lose the game. But it's all football.
You personally, what did you change after the 2 bobbles at Indiana? Are you a little bit more careful player today than you were 2 weeks ago? If you follow my drift there.
I don't think it's necessarily more careful. I'm just more fundamentally sound. I changed up the way that I carry the ball, put it more on my chest rather than swinging it out. I was, like Coach Meyer said, I was just trying to strain to get extra yards. Unfortunately, the ball got, knocked out, which I had fixed a lot.
Jalin, do you feel like you've established yourself as the guy who's going to try to stretch the field on the vertical passing game?
Yes, sir. I think, I think I made a couple plays to show that I can stretch the field deep, and I will hopefully continue to make those plays.
Is there anything that you worked on in this summer, maybe in the spring, with an eye toward being that guy?
I think I just, got a little faster. Worked a lot in the off season of my top end speed, so being able to track the ball down when it's in the air.